Hi, I'm Christy Saul, the leader of the Adoption Parenting Inner Circle, the place where parents and professionals invested in the adoption community come to find proven effective solutions, support, and understanding. Today, we're going to talk real quick about Halloween. It's right around the corner, Saturday, October 31st. It's a fun time. I hope that you and your family are planning a good time. Remember, what's fun for some is not fun for all. Remember, our kids rely on consistency and routine and structure. It gives them support to predict what's coming. So as we venture into Halloween parties at school, let's just think about that for a minute. First of all, for many of our kids, school is a challenging environment. Throw in some costumes, maybe a movie and popcorn and candy and an hour of maniacal frenzy at the end of the day. And you know what? That may be a setup for behavior challenges for our children. And it's not because they're bad, it's because they're overwhelmed, they're overstimulated, and they need our support. So, as parents, if we can be there with our kids for those events, wonderful. If we can't be there, maybe a family friend, extended family member, maybe someone who's a classroom mom can know what your child's needs are. Maybe your teacher can provide this support. Or maybe it's a day to stay home, and that's okay. Remember, what's fun for some is not fun for all. For some kids, it's more fun to be home making popcorn balls or watching a funny movie, doing coloring sheets, doing some last minute decorations. Create your own fun. Number two, those Halloween costumes. Let them be creative. It's a time to be zany and creative and fun. This is not a competition. Creative and safe. So, use that reflective tape and make sure they're not too long. So if they take off running, nobody has a trip and fall, if we can help it. Number two, as you're planning your Halloween outing, well, if you've got the map and the push pins and you've got the stopwatch to see just how long we can stay at each house so that we can get the best candy all over town, parents, you've probably gone a little too far. Take it easy. Keep it simple and know your child. Whatever is going to create the most fun and the most joy. It may not be neighborhood trick-or-treating, maybe trick or trunk. They have those in a lot of communities nowadays, or going to the mall, or maybe a home party where you invite a few friends over, maybe giving out candy to the neighborhood. So keep it simple. In my community, there's about 4 neighborhoods that are known for being really involved in Halloween. One of them is the place everybody goes. But I don't. It is too much for me. My kids might have fun. I don't know, but I won't. And you know what they say? If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. But really, that is true. I mean, if as parents, we're doing things that create a lot of stress for us and we exceed our window of stress tolerance, then believe me, our kids are not going to have fun because we're going to be grouchy. Our fuses will be short. We won't be the patient, loving, attuned parents that our kids need for us during all that excitement. So speaking of what our kids need from us, keep them close. Hold their hands. Look at their candy. Ooh and ah. Oh, wow, look what you got. Go to the door with them. A lot of our kids, they don't have great social skills. You get up to the door or wherever the candy's and they're excited and they want the candy. And, there's 5 other kids. And, our kid may be the one who's going to elbow somebody to get in front of the line. So just stay with them. Help them stay calm and regulated. Your emotional calm and your emotional regulation will help them so much. And they'll learn from you. When you say, oh, Mrs. Jones, your mom's looks so pretty. And oh, look how funny and scary your skeleton is. They learn from you. And that will help them. That'll help them in their future social skills. So let's see. We've talked about the school party. We've talked about the costumes. We've talked about keep it simple. We talked about keep it close. The last, probably and most important, when it quits being fun, quit. And if it was never fun to begin with, don't even start. Create your own fun. Know your kids. Trust what you know about them. If it quits being fun and you have more than one child, go with other friends. And if you're married, great, go as a family. And that way, if somebody needs to go home because they're overwhelmed and stressed out, you have the ability to support each other. You have the ability to support all of you, those that you're responsible for. So go out and have a great time. And remember to save me all the almond joys because those are my favorites. Happy Halloween.